Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. Be sure to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. Well, from the Dove newsroom at this hour, Oregon's first travel-related case of the Zika virus has been confirmed by state officials. Health officials say an adult woman contracted the virus outside the United States and has recovered. They say there is no danger to the public. This is the first case this year. Prior to 2016, 3 Oregon Zika cases were identified since 2014. Reverend Al Sharpton has met one-on-one with Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders at a Harlem landmark where they discussed issues that affect the African-American community around the country. Sharpton said it was very important that Sanders send a signal that on the morning after his New Hampshire victory, he would come to Harlem and have breakfast with him. Sharpton says the two men talked at Sylvia's restaurant about affirmative action, police brutality, and the water disaster in Flint, Michigan. Sharpton says he and various heads of national civil rights organizations plan to meet with Hillary Clinton next week. Representative Dwayne Stark of Grants Pass has identified through a series of town halls the need for better accountability of the Department of Human Services to foster children and foster families. There's a bill now that is winding its way through the House that would achieve that end result.
Will allow the governor to appoint a foster care advocacy commission. And what it is it pulls together a bunch of external stakeholders like court-appointed special advocates and juvenile attorneys and foster parents, and I mean everybody you could think of that is part of the system as far as advocates advocating for foster children.
Now, Stark is confident that House Bill 4080 has the bipartisan support for passage. Work session is being held by the committee on which Stark serves. A man who's been with the armed occupiers at Malheur National Wildlife Refuge has been arrested on an unrelated warrant. Brandon Dowd being held in the Harney County Jail under a theft warrant from Kansas. He was not arrested for anything he might have done while on the refuge. Dowd is not among the last 4 holdouts still occupying that space. Kip Kinkel has lost another bid to reduce the 111-year sentence he received for the 1998 mass shooting at Springfield Thurston High School. The Oregon Court of Appeals affirmed a Marion County judge's ruling that went against Kinkel in 2013. Kinkel's attorney has argued that the prison term amounts to a life sentence that violates the constitutional ban on cruel and unusual punishment. Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene for our area. And for Northern California and Wairika, a slight chance of rain tonight, extending through Friday. High tomorrow of 64, only 59 the high expected Friday. In the Klamath Basin, cloudy tonight, low of 35. Slight chance of rain on Thursday and Fridays, with highs tomorrow of 58, 53 expected for Friday. As we move along the Oregon coast, a chance of rain for the next few days, including tonight with a low of 50, 64 the high tomorrow, then only 56 the high for Friday. In the Bend area of Central Oregon, a slight chance of rain tonight and tomorrow, low of 38 tonight, 57 the high tomorrow, only 53 on Friday with just a slight chance of rain. And for Southern Oregon, in the Medford, Grants Pass, and Ashland area, 20% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow, low of 44 both nights. High of 68 tomorrow, then cooling to a high of only 56 on Friday with a 50% chance of rain. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on the Dove.